Hey folks, Chris, Kentucky Woodsman. Today I'm doing a VR for Smelling Roses 1200 subscriber giveaway, and he's asked us to tell a story, whether it was a success or a failure, on navigation in the woods. And I've been real fortunate. I can honestly say I've never been truly lost in the woods. That's not to say there's not been many times that I always knew where I was at. And there is a difference. You can get turned around, and it's easy to get turned around. It's how you deal with being turned around that will take care of the end results. Now, one particular situation that I can think of, it's been several years ago. I was out with a buddy of mine. We was bushwhacking through the woods late one evening, and we'd got pretty good ways from camp, and the storm started rolling in. And as the storm rolled in, we started getting a little worried, because it looked like it was heading in our general direction, and we decided it was time to turn back. Well, we looked at each other and we said, well, let's get back to camp and get out of this storm before it gets here. Well, when we turned around to go back to camp, he went one direction and I went the other. It was at that point we both looked at each other and said, camp's this way, while he said, camp's that way. Somehow or other, in the process of going through the trees and the woods, both of us had got turned around. And unfortunately, neither one of us was right in the direction that we needed to go back to camp. We had a pretty good understanding, or a pretty good idea of the woods that we was in, but we hadn't been there a lot. And of course, everything looks different in the dark. So we rambled around in the woods for probably 45 minutes, ended up getting stuck in the woods in the storm. We found the best shelter that we could, which was a rock overhang, and we rode out the storm. And then a short time after that, we found our way back to our camp. But the moral of this story is no matter what the conditions are when you leave, the weather does change. In the summertime, it can be a summer storm roll in. In the wintertime, it can be snow, it can be the temperature drop, it can be anything. So always, always make sure you watch and pay attention to the direction you're going. Folks, if you've not checked out Smelling Roses' channel, if you're not a subscriber, go over and check out Smelling Roses' channel. He's got a really good channel. He is probably one of the foremost channels as far as hiking and backpacking goes in the Mid-South. He covers Virginia, he covers North Carolina, parts of Tennessee, parts of Kentucky, South Carolina, and I'm sure there's other places you'll see him show up in the future. He's got a great channel. He does a great job editing his videos, and he's just a really nice fellow. Check out his channel, Smelling Roses. The link will be in the comments below. Thanks for watching, folks, and have a good day. See you on down the trail.